Vanilla Ice is doing an interview over at Vlad's channel, and he has a segment that went up recently where he spoke on Tupac and saying that he was good friends with Tupac early on in Tupac's career, and that he was dealing with a lot of hate because he was, a white rapper, and that Tupac told him, "Don't worry about that. You're gonna be, you're a legend. You're gonna have this huge legacy. You're amazing. You're talented." And I just wanted to get your reaction to him saying this stuff, because it seems like everybody who ran into Tupac or didn't run into Tupac all of a sudden did, and he was so favorable of them.
Yeah, Tupac and I are good friends.
Yes.
Good dude. Gave me some of my greatest advice because he saw me going through hell with all the hatred and all the shit, and he stood up for me and said straight up, "Ice, you're fucking dope." He goes, "I want you to know you're one of the great ones. You're dope. You're going to leave your mark, your legacy." And this is before it happened. He knew it. This guy had a crystal ball.
I believe in 91, 92, in early Tupac days, I believe he might have said that because Pac was trying to get on. Y'all want to give Digital Underground all of this credit for Pac's career and all of that, which they did. They gave him opportunity. But man, y'all really need to research that relationship. He hated those dudes secretly, or among his people that was close to him, because he felt like they never really gave him an opportunity to be in the group. They gave him an opportunity to be on records and side artists and all of that. If y'all know anything about that, that just gets you a fee. If he made $5,000 off of that, it just gave him a chance to be around them and go and do shows. And what did he say they had him doing? Any of y'all that really know Tupac history knows what he was out there doing. He was being a roadie. He was selling T-shirts and stuff in the crowd. But I ain't gonna get into that because I know y'all get mad because y'all have him up here when he was really kind of down here. At the time, in the career, I'm not saying as a man or anything like that, because he's always had this from his writings and stuff like that. So I can see Pac saying that to Vanilla Ice and Hammer and all of them, because y'all just don't know how big, y'all have no idea how big Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer were in the early 90s. Bobby Brown. Yeah, they were Whitney Houston. They were, they were tearing Michael Jackson up. But, so I can see Pac saying stuff like that, trying to get on and be cool and get his break, right? But later, as he started to blow up and get to the point where he's at, y'all listen to this interview, John. I know you got it because you showed it to me and played it for me before. And I said, we don't need to touch on that. Vanilla Ice ain't really saying nothing. We're tired of making enemies over here bomb first. We might can get an interview with Vanilla Ice one day. And he was like, all right, well, I'll keep it. Because y'all just don't know all the stuff John got. Y'all just don't know how much. If you mention the name Tupac, trust me, John knows about it. John, play this.
Are you phonies? Like I see this white dude that's doing Jamaican rap now. I see white dudes rapping. Hey, kill that. And you ain't getting no love from me. We ain't taking no pictures, and you ain't getting no love from us. You ain't gonna get nothing but dirty looks. And to my folks out there, you need to shut that down.
This is how Tupac really felt about white rappers. And if you can explain it a little more, John, you can, or if you just want to play it.
So now we see what Tupac's opinion was on white rappers. So I don't know if he was as good of friends with Vanilla Ice as Vanilla Ice would like to state, but regardless, now people can see how Tupac felt.
And like I said, just remember time periods. That's all I will say. Because I'm not here to call Vanilla Ice a liar or anything like that, even though he done told some lies over there. We got some conflicting stories, even if we just talk about, and John posted it, one of them up on Bomb First Instagram. Y'all go check it out. Where Vanilla Ice said one thing in an interview, and then he said another thing on Vlad, where he's currently running over and doing big things. Shout out Vlad. Happy holidays to you and your channel. Oh, and now I got to be like y'all do. When you mention Tupac, you got to say, shout out Biggie. I got to do that to my boy Art the Dialogue channel. Shout out Art channel. Because y'all get mad if I say, well, why you giving the white man credit? All that BS. I give niggas credit that's good to me and do good things for me and help me out, which they both have. So shout out both. Fuck y'all with that black power shit.